right, namaste and like catch my family. How you guys doing out there? Did you like my trailer? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me good. I just want to make sure I got a new microphone. Want to make sure it's dialed in. Listen, the movies are coming. I already talked to, bro, I talked to corporate over at Higgsfield and Seed Dance. And I'm like, yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. You guys have no idea the screenplays I have stored on my computer. If you guys don't know this, I went to film school and I graduated summa cum laude. I was one of the best directors out of Southern California in 2010. And I basically had a spiritual awakening and then went to work for the collective for 17 years. So that's basically welcome to the show, Southern California. How are you? Yeah, you can't really, yeah, I'm seeing through the veil. Let's pretend and be an NPC. I can't do it. But I do have some screenplays and I have some movies for you guys that I wrote myself. And I think it's time for me to go ahead and dial in some of those screenplays. I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to go ham on this stuff because I want to show all the stuff in the hidden worlds that we see every single day, but the public doesn't for whatever hypnotism reason that is. So I just wanted to say what up, and I'm excited. Number 2, Happy Lionsgate. How are you guys doing out there? Happy Lionsgate. 8-8. Let's go. Let's keep it popping. Let's keep it fresh. It's just fresh. I mean, I'm watching this stuff and I'm like, oh my God. I'm so excited because I'm like, I get to show everyone what's been hidden behind the veil every single time that like angel miraculously appears and saves your butt. Let's show that. Let's show an angel shooting down here from the higher dimensions and protecting you, shall we? So yeah, we're going to blow the cover off all of this. I'm excited. That's all I can say. You guys having fun out there? I have a full spectrum deal. So let's get into the nitty gritty of what's happening right now, shall we? Lionsgate is the peak of an annual spiritual energetic portal. Roughly it starts between July 28th and August 12th. It's tied to the sun in Leo. All right. Aligning symbolically with Sirius. All right. Sweet Sirius. Why is it important, dude? It's the manifestation. It's a heightened cosmic energy. Okay. The whole thing that's been going on right now is, 2026 amplified. There's a lot of stuff going on. The date today equals a triple 8. Day 8, month 8, and a full date reducing it to 8, 2026, stacking the numbers of 8's infinity to infinity and beyond. All right. Big portals. All right. There's lots of portals opening. Why is it important right now to kind of get your ducks in a row? All right. New beginnings, new leaderships, new renewals. All right. Jupiter in Leo adds to expansion and confidence with the portal leading into a Leo solar eclipse around August 12th. Okay. What does that mean for us in consciousness? All right. It's a high frequency window that is intuitive downloads, activates higher intuition, and supports an inner shift from ego. Okay, reactivity towards soul-aligned, heart-centered presence. Many describe it as a thinning in the veil between the physical and higher dimensions. Encouraging authenticity, courage, and energy. Leo energy, man, for all the Leo kings out there. And living more consciously rather than being on autopilot. And, I kind of want to dive deep into this. So when you step into your power and you start listening to your intuition and you start, on this gradient of awakening within yourself, and you start making small life choices that change the way you operate, that change the way you see reality, that change the way how you interact with people and how you deal with people. Having that inner knowledge or tapping into that inner wisdom, I should say, is very relevant. Because in that place, you can zoom out on the macro level and see how beings of intelligence, of more skewed night side, narcissistic service to self behavior, you begin to see their program like night and day. This stuff that's going on in Spain and Morocco, stuff that's going on in the UK, stuff that's going on over here in Deerfield, Michigan. I'm seeing all this stuff from a macro zoomed out lens, and I'm like, oh, so this is the game they play. Every single time they won't create enough distortions and distractions in the game to keep you guys not in your heart, not vibrating higher, but rather in a place of doubt and questioning reality itself. I can say that there are higher powers invested in this game. You guys are the avatars of these higher powers interacting down here. Whatever game plan these guys are playing at, it's not going to work. I've personally seen upper dimensional beings reach into this reality and grab whatever and whomever they want. We're playing in some kindergarten experiment. They showed me a net this morning. Each net represents, let's just keep it really simple. There's more than 4 species interacting with us down here, but I'm going to share this with you to give you guys a little perspective. Imagine the planet split into 4 pieces of apple pie. Each of the 4 species that are trying to vie for your soul and control over this time continuum, they all have assets and resources and motivations for being here. But why? I believe they're trying to ride the planet's natural evolution to rise 1 floor up in this video game, this hard light hologram, this projection, and they're trying to get their pieces on the board while the planet does its normal thing. So they all showed up here to get that free elevator ride from 3D to 4D. Say it's 3rd density to 4th density. Maybe you're in 4th density, maybe a 4D density to 5th density. Here's the problem. And what I've seen down here interacting with a lot of people's higher selves. I do not know how a lot of people's higher self got to the dimension or density they're in. I've seen some absolute shenanigans. And that was the main question I have. And when I bring it up, a lot of beings around me get nervous. Because some of us come from the galactic center. Some of us are heralding in from different systems. And this sort of behavior only leads to extinction. And that's not just like a human thing. That's like an energetic thing. That's like a sun dying thing. You know, when a son is born, it's a big deal. You know, when a son dies, it's not a cool thing. It's a very sad thing. So for all of us that are here from the Galactic Center monitoring this game, again, I don't think a tall white or a Zeta is the crimson tippity top of the evolutionary chain in the universe. You're not even close. What else? Even these reptilians, I talk to dragons all the time and higher level draconian. And I'm like, what's up with your lower selves, dude? They're acting a fool. You know, they're like, well, you guys have lower selves too. So I'm like, am I down here in this gumbo with everyone's lower self? Like, explain this to me. How does this make sense? And same thing with the mantids. And I'm going to say it again because we got in a beef with them after my last video. We went toe to toe with a handful of them. I don't respect any being in any suits that control human beings. So let me just state that from here to Centaurus and back. Mantids are not I don't know if you want to call them your buddies, bro. I don't think they are. I don't think they're our buddies. I think they're completely neutral to a degree where they've actually, you know, they forgot what it was to stand on something other than their own motivations. And it's awkward being here interacting with them. You think they have had a clean ascension cycle? Please, bro. Absolutely not, or you wouldn't be here. Okay. So whatever that deal that, you know, Enlil made with Marduk, that needs to be undone. And Anu, maybe it's time for you to pop off a ship and listen to one of your offspring's voices and maybe take a look at what's going on down here. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. The beings you left in charge, their bloodline is so diluted. It is like it went from a fine wine to some sort of shitty grape juice you buy at Walmart and full of poison. That's what you left down here. So some of us who actually are really old souls who chose avatars to walk around down here and like, oh, wow, they have been lying to us in the Galactic Center. Oh, wow, they have been sending sugar-coated reports home. Oh, wow, so this is completely opposite. This is the Antichrist. This is whatever weird shenanigans is going on down here. For all the people that are messing with time, good luck with that. I can't wait till you see the penalty box. You guys have to realize the penalty box for playing with time Every single engineer, every single person at CERN, every single member of their families, every single knowledge point, every single dimensional rift goes into a math equation. Then there's beings that sit outside of time. Do you know how many engineers I've met and scientists I've met in the lower realms that created a weapon that think they were just serving themselves, and that weapon killed hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, and you think there's no karma to pay for it? Really? You collected that check. You put your kids through college. What you created harmed many. Do you know how many engineers are locked up on this planet from different species of ETs that have been fighting over this territory? Do you think you're that special? Do you think you don't have to pay the piper? I'm here to remind everyone, please be on your best behavior. This is Lionsgate, and this whole thing, you guys got to wake up and see what's really going on. Everyone in the comments, you know what I'm saying. I'm telling you, for you guys who are watching me on Facebook for the first time and your 401k staring at a white picket fence and your kids playing soccer, you pay attention to what's going on. Make sure you guys are voting appropriately at the polls. Make sure you guys are paying attention to what you're putting in your body. You know, you guys should know where these 5G towers are around your house. You guys should definitely shielding around your house. Why did they remove lead paint from all paint on the planet? Because lead blocks Wi-Fi and radio signals, dummy. It's not because kids are eating paint chips. Why can't we bring back lead paint? I don't want to be someone's experiment. I don't even like the beings that are down here. 88% of them, throw them back in the pit. For all these other beings, you guys out there, the 25% ensouled, I'm the part of your consciousness that agrees with you and says, yeah, something ain't right. That's all this is. You know, I love and want to protect you. And I'm just not a huge fan of what's going on in Tehran and what are they really going after? And is there a Stargate in the ground in Tehran, just like there was in Iraq? Are they trying to get control of it? What is this fake war? What did they really show the upper brass what was going to happen if they didn't shut that gate down? Why is CERN still being able to do weird stuff? Don't we have Tier 3 RBs that go back and forth between here and the moon? Has anyone not heard the term photon torpedo? Why are we allowing these weirdos to walk the earth? So these are just some casual things. I don't know. Somebody explain it to me. Who is protecting these beings? Some of us actually have elder dragons speaking through us, and we're not in agreement with what the lower selves are doing. I'm not in agreement with how this planet's being run. There's some of us who are holding primordial DNA that are walking around. What are you doing? Open your mouth and speak your truth. Shut this stuff down. You're going to let these 20-year-olds step up and shut this stuff down? These guys are glued to their phones and their iPads. They're already cooked, dude. It's for all us indigos out there that still remember what it was to be in nature and enjoy yourself. Pay attention. Don't be handing that off to an 18-year-old that can barely tie his shoes. It's not smart. It's not wise. It's absolutely ludicrous. We came down here with a shield and a sword, us indigos. Let me tell you one more time. Our job was to hold the line. You guys are very powerful angelic beings. Remember that. And I'm not trying to point fingers. I just think that this game is run by a bunch of dut-da-das that honestly, it's very obvious why you didn't graduate last time. And you're not going to graduate this time, no matter how many times you braid. No matter how many times. I look forward to the day you guys get barbecued. You're treating us poorly. My inner child doesn't like being here, interacting with the beings down here. I want to hang out with my friends and family. I don't care about Pine Gap or Area 51 or the servers in Utah or in Montana. Some of us are actually the adjudicators for the whole plane of existence in the physical. And I'm here to tell you, as one of the adjudicators in Red Sands of the West, leave my family alone. These beings are only playing this game because they even understand the repercussions of their actions. Those that control them do. That's why the ones that control them got their arses kicked every single time. Don't do it. They send these little weird agents over here and this and that and all this stuff to mess with you. These archons. Dude, They only mess with you until you realize who you are, until you simply say, wow, you're still down here? Wow, Cujo, you still have rabies? Wow, you're still eating weird stuff? Wow, way to go. I'm so glad we came down here to fix your problem because you're not an adult enough to fix it yourself. And that goes for every single species beefing over this planet. I don't know why not many more people say the truth. That's my soul speaking. Why are we down here and why is this taking so long? It's absolutely ludicrous. These are like small children that have been in charge for 2,000 years. And it's like taking away a cell phone from a 12-year-old. That's what it looks like to us. It doesn't look sophisticated. It doesn't look like, oh my God, the technology now. It looks like a bunch of spoiled children having a hissy fit on the kitchen floor because mom or dad took away their cell phone that they're addicted to. That's what an angelic sees. So that's what it is. You can go ahead and run that all the way up your totem pole and all the way back down. We're here at this Lion's Gate because we're stepping into our power. And I want to be open and honest with you. I love you guys. And for everyone out there that knows exactly who I am, hey, can we have our Jubilee like we were supposed to have 50 years ago? What are you doing? Here's the thing. No one wants to take responsibility for slowing down evolution. They know the penalty. So what they do is they put a bunch of unconscious da-da-da archons in front of them while they know what's going to happen to all of their cannon fodder that they put into the collective. They know, they're completely aware of what's going to take place. They're not dumb. Why do you think Project Looking Glass stopped working? Who do you think gave us Project Looking Glass? What are we doing here in this net? You guys focus on your heart, focus on your strength, focus on your family, focus on the good things, focus on positive thoughts. And that's all I'm trying to say, but it's running in the back of my head. There's a timer going click, 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 click. I've made my MO and my perspective known from here to South Africa. Peace, freedom, sovereignty for all. And these controllers, these banking clans, and these diluted wine beings, you got to go, dude. Go buy an island, go sit out there and eat coconuts for the rest of your incarnation. We don't need you. You're not helping. You're part of the problem. You were programmed since you were a little kid to believe what Grandpa told you. Grandpa's in hell, just like the rest of your family. For all of us who don't want to go back to purgatory or have never been there, you never want to go. All of these beings that think they're bad mumbo jumbos, dude, these guys are like appetizers for the things that are downstairs. I've seen the beings downstairs. These guys have no idea what they're playing with. So for all of us who actually do real things and transport souls and actually do the real things that the rest of the collective consciousness can't really process yet, everyone in the comment knows exactly what I'm saying. There's a reason why we're here, and there's a reason why there's a fire in our bellies, and there's a reason why we love fiercely. Do not replicate the program and do not drink the Kool-Aid they're trying to give you. And that's it. I will use every single tool this planet possesses to get my message out there to the public, to treat each other with respect, be good to one another, don't get brainwashed, and try to break the hypnotism they've had on you since you're here. As you wake up out of that, you're going to see the world I speak of. You're not going to see this weird world you've been staring at through a glass screen from the first CIA patent of a television, which literally states mind control device coming at you at 440 hertz. Our natural resonance 432. Why don't we have televisions broadcasting at 528 hertz? Make it happen. Why do I feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of cavemen? What is this control program? What is it about us humans that we want to oscillate and vibrate faster than the controlling clans and the vibration of those who wish to control us? Why can't they take the sunlight? Why are you hiding in the ground? What is it about your genome that you can't take real light? I think we come from light. Where do you come from? How many times did they splice your DNA? When did you stop being able to absorb light? So I have like other adult questions for the entire 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 year conundrum we find ourselves in this circle. And I don't think this planet needs to go through a hard reset like we did in Tartaria 150 years ago, 1776. Why? I don't understand why. Why? And I know they're trying to play this game to keep our energies compartmentalized so they can control us. And they give us all these avatars and characters with different faces. What's the energy? What's your energy? What's your real motivation? Why are you interacting? Why are you here? You're obviously getting something out of this experience, so you wouldn't be here. What are you getting out of this? Where, you know, the Greys were trading human beings back in the 40s for tech from the Majestic 12. What, a bunch of 1950-year-old brains think they know what the future is? I can't. I feel like some of us showed up a little too late, but I'm here to tell you we're here now. You're here now. So my free will be heard across the planet just like yours will be. We're not dum-dums. I don't trust the science. All right? And so it's time for this whole thing to get wrapped up. We have other things we need to do. This RV and debt jubilee, they owe this to us. This is the money they stole from us. Bruh. They're not giving us a gift. Do you think this is a gift? What about all the farmers that had their land stolen? This isn't a gift. What about all the Native Americans stuck on reservations in the worst land possible? This isn't a gift. This is what's owed and it's due. So again, with all the fake, weird little things that bounce off of me in the middle of the night, there's something else coming for all you. That's why you're scared. That's why you want to burrow into little bunkers on islands, because there's something coming for you. Do you think those are human beings that want to hide in the ground? Or do you think it's someone that had a little worm put in their eye? Huh? A little vril put behind your eye that damn well knows it ain't supposed to be here, like a parasite. They're hiding in the ground. They've been through this before. We have our memories wiped. They didn't. They have histories of this. Every single so many years, boom. So I'm trying to stay positive with you guys, and I'm not trying to just unload on you. But what I'm trying to say is that this Lionsgate manifest on what you desire, on what you wish to create, on how you wish to wake up in the morning, on the sunrise, the sunset, the rainbow, the waterfall, whatever it is, hold on to that. Hold on to the nature. Hold on to protecting the animals. Hold on to protecting the children. Hold on to a government that is not actually works for the people, represented by the people, the true republic of the people. Americans are awesome and some of the most beautiful beings on the planet. So are the Australians, those in New Zealand, all countries, UK. I have so many homies that are British. They're rad. I love my family. Everyone around the planet, even the countries, can't watch this video, or India, rad. Dude, I just think everyone's rad. I think everyone has the spark of creator in them. When I look into their eyes, I see that light inside of them. And it's almost like, man, get me out of here. Like, let's go. And I'm just like, I see that ignition switch in every single human and souled being on this planet. And I will not stand for any sort of force taking away your ability to grow and evolve. These beings are in direct violation of every universal galactic protocol known to existence. Every single one of them and every single hive mind connected all the way to the core of this planet will be adjusted. We are not going to do a clean sweep like we did in the past. We're going to the core. Everything that's hiding in the core, get ready. And all you guys playing neutral, you mantids, yeah, good luck, Chuck. And I'm sorry to call it out, but I found out that above the hierarchy of the reptilians, the mantids sit above with their technological advancements, managing the hard light hologram. I'm not really sure what this is. They're saying there's like 20% that are pretty negative, 60% are neutral, 20% want to help you. I think it makes 100. And the ones that they want to help are the only ones that they have avatars in the video game with, meaning that one of your higher selves is a mantid. Yes, they will help you. If you're not a mantid, good luck, Chuck. You ever seen the blind eyes? You walk by someone on the street? Welcome. I'm seeing through these layers of this video game, and I'm here to tell you, you guys are the activation ignition switch to protect all life. It's not coming from above. It's coming from inside of your chest. You guys are the temperature gauges of source itself. You're the reason why all these ET races are showing up here trying to get a piece of the pie. They want a piece of your DNA. They want to know how an angelic does it. Be that. Be the real angelic in the flesh. Be the real, let the wings pop out, smash, bruh. Elevate everything around you. Push these little things back in the holes they came from. So that's how I feel. I'm never bowing to any species ever, except the original creator of my soul. And let me tell you something, ladies and gents, I don't see it around here. It's way up and outside of this little firmament beyond whatever this game is and the social workers that babysit me 24 hours a day. No. The original creator of my soul is who I bow to. Period. I don't want your fake prophets. I don't want weird ETs pretending they're gods. I don't want weird technology pumping into my consciousness. I want source energy to flow through me like a sun burns through the darkness. That's what I visualize. Like a sun exploding. I don't know what this game is, and I don't know how to explain it to you. Once that ignition switch is lit, you can't go back to sleep. Every single time you'll look in the mirror and you're pretending, you'll know you're pretending and lying to yourself. That's why. Give me another example. Say you were on drugs and you got sober. You've been sober for quite some time. Someone comes over and gives you a bag of dope that you know exactly what it's going to do to you and that pattern that you used to have. The difference between us who have gone through these tests and those who haven't is the person that goes, nah, I'm good, homie. I already did that. Wang. Throws it in the trash. Get this out of here. This planet feeds us dirty, drugged consciousness. Once you get into that soul stream of who you truly are, it turns the volume down on all the fakers, and they know that. They know our divine will be heard, just like mine's being heard as it cascades across this planet. Just as your words of wisdom and your podcasts and your friends and your family, your children hear you. Become that beacon of light. And that's all I'd like to say. So enough with the stories, dude. I'm done. I don't like any, I don't trust any of these guys running this prison or whatever this is. I'm not into any level of control on this planet. Not only that, I don't think their species is that evolved in the first place to be responsible for beings like us. How can you have lower life forms managing angelic souls that aren't angelic? Can somebody explain this to me? How can you have something? It's like having a bunch of chihuahuas babysitting a bunch of wolves. It's like, I don't know. And then the only way to do it is to create an artificial cage around the wolf or around the lion to make them think that they're a house cat. When everyone sees them walking around the house as 440 pounds, just solid muscle, but in their mind, they think they're a little kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a little kitty cat. And then all these weird ETs, harvester species, are like, yeah, you're a kitty cat. You want to play with your ball? You want some yarn? Here, stare at this piece of glass for 30 years. Dude, enough. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a cowardly lion. Dude, I'm coming after all these jackasses. I don't care. And the Nords, I love you. Let's go P-52s. Will you step up? I don't know. 52,000 years in the future, I would have made myself and my presence known. I don't know. Get on a webcam. It's not that difficult. For all these beings out there having humans be their like cannon fodder, get on a webcam, Inner Earth. Where you at, dude? Non-intervention. You got Greys replicating themselves in caves in New Mexico. Everyone knows. Go ask Phil Schneider. Oh, you can't because he was found the rubber hose around his neck in a Motel 6 hotel after coming out in the 90s. Where are these beings? Where are you? Show up. God, I mean, if Creator's waiting for like the balls to drop on real warriors, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm embarrassed to be here not seeing this. And who cares about a small group of them working for the U.S. military? Oh, the military industrial complex that JFK was killed over? Same thing with trying to bring back real money. He warned about the military industrial complex and what they've been doing with all of our money and unchecked spending. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust the military industrial complex. I don't trust DARPA. I trust you guys and your inner children standing on your own 2 feet. So if you ask me what a lion is, step into your power. This isn't a day. This is a moment for you to reclaim your sovereignty. Be it. Stop thinking about it and be it. That's what I'm saying. Stop handing the buck off to someone else to do your job for you. You do it. You're strong enough. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Give me a thumbs up on all the platforms if you understand what I'm trying to tell you. It's for us. That's why we came here. It's for the indigos. It's not for the crystals, bro. They're here to help build paradise. You know what I mean? It's the indigos. You know exactly who you are. Look it up. So if you guys want to get fired up, let's go. I'm ready to scrap mantids all night long after this video, or in whatever else you're going to bring it. Just like I did last Sunday. Let's go. I'm not scared of the beings on this planet. What I want is my friends and family to wake up. And what's it going to take? You're going to do another Trust the Science run? We're going to have fake Project Bluebeam coming from the sky? You're going to have a 300-foot Jesus projected over Brazil? What is it, dude? What do you need to see to realize this whole game is a manipulation? Enough stories, enough, enough. Claim your sovereignty, get your journals out, claim that you are sovereign. Claim that you are removing all attachments from your field that do not serve your highest. Removing all human beings, attachments, places, people, contracts, and agreements that does not serve my highest purpose. Write it on a piece of paper. Hand it off to your highest light. Burn it. Let it go into the cosmos. That's my Akashic for you. I'm done waiting on everyone else. There's my Akashic. We're lightning bolts in the collective. We are the nitrous of the entire collective consciousness. Us. So if it's you're looking in the mirror at, hey, welcome to the club. Welcome to carrying the weight of what it really feels like to be an angelic in the flesh. Welcome. It's not a game. It's not a story. There's responsibility that comes with this. And just be nice, treat people with respect, but take no shit. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's get to the August 12th part. What we're walking into and why I'm so fired up. Okay, let's talk about why. Jupiter in Leo adds expansion and confidence with the portal leading into a Leo solar eclipse around August 12th. Okay, why is that so important? This is a high frequency window that can raise awareness, deliver light codes or intuitive downloads, activate higher intuition, and support an inner shift. Why do you think they made up that fake story that the gravity is going to rotate and go hide in your house because you're going to float away? Get out in the sun, get those solar activation codes. Continuing on. Many describe it as a thinning of the veil between physical and higher dimensions, encouraging authenticity. Okay. Widely called one of the year's strongest portals for intention, settling, and co-creation, the stacked 8 energy is believed to amplify focus on abundance, personal power, courage, and long-term goals. I want freedom for this planet. Have you ever heard a politician say, I want freedom for planet Earth? Okay. Whatever clearly holds, especially in present tense embodied form, get a cosmic boost. It's less about passive wishing and more about aligning thoughts, emotions, and actions so you become a match for what you're calling in. Rituals often include writing intentions, releasing what no longer serves, stepping in a self-leadership. In short, a symbolic high vibe day of expanding awareness, intentionally creating from a place of greater personal power and abundance energy. Use it however it resonates. Or just as a reminder to get clear and act. Okay? Happy Lionsgate. There it is. How do you really feel? I don't know. I'm not gonna, and I don't care if you're from Ganymede, and I don't care if you're from Zeta Reticuli. I don't see that much creator in you. I see what happens when you run away from the light for 10,000 years. But some of us from Orion, we've been fighting these jackasses for eons. Why do you think we time jump back here? This is the golden timeline. For all these other beings participating, why don't you guys just chill out and ride the sunset into the sunset with everyone else enjoying this experience. Why are you guys fighting over us? We should be seen and operated at the round table. Let me explain something else too for all these galactic councils. I would love to sit on that council seat. I don't know why you think humans are so dumb. There's something in me. Hey, dude, I can't wait to meet your ass. Like, for real, I can't wait to really meet you. The real me meet you. That undercover boss is staring at you. And I'm telling you one more time, let this timeline have its shot at abundance and the golden timeline. And I'm tired of these distortions. If they need to shut down every mass media company on the planet and turn it off to stop the hypnotism of this stuff, they need to do that. Okay. People talk about the EBS and all that stuff and 12 days of darkness. 3 days outside resets your neurological system. It's not just about power going out. So that's all I'd like to say about that. All right, let's get into it. Woo, that was a mouthful. How do you really feel? I wake up like that, dude. Like 24/7. I'm like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Am I still waiting for some sort of to tell me the meaning of the universe? You know what I mean? Oh, please tell me who I am. Anyways, let's get into cards. Let's get some music. You guys having fun? Oh, please tell me who I am. You know, I can't. You know, and all these little guys that are channeling these things. I'm like, hey, I never saw you in heaven. I never saw you in angelic armor. I never saw you in great war. What are you? I don't know who you are. I've never seen you. There's so many beings down here that are so rad, my brothers and sisters, that don't have podcasts and don't have platforms to speak, that carry way more wisdom than these little mouthpieces. And I want you guys to speak your truth. I don't recognize these beings as being anything other than just puppets. So what does the real 25% of the planet need to do? You need to wake up. And you need to wake up right now. If you miss this window, it's 3.5 years. You're going to be in a loop. You miss it again, 11.5 years. I said that in last morning coffee. You need to get all these weird parasitic energies off of you and rise. That is what you should be focusing on. Rise. We were never meant to be in this lower density for this long. We only came down here to help that needed a leg up. Do not get it twisted. All right, let's play some music. Have me on your podcast. I promise I will behave. Oh, no, please tell me how it works. Tell me how it works. Tell me how it works. How does the universe work? Tell me. Tell me how it works. No, I'm just kidding. I want to know. Rise up. Set yourself free. All right. I didn't know it was going to be so feisty, bro. Let's go Nords. Yeah. You know, they're all, there he is. I'm like, listen, dude, I don't want to be this guy again. You know, you're making me be the guy again. You know, I thought I was going to be on vacation. No. Apparently, I got to be the guy again. You know, whatever. First card is stability for this week coming up. Stability. I just want you guys to know the rule that real actual power comes with the beings that don't want it. I'm seriously telling you, I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles. No one listens to me. I'm like, I don't want to do it. They're like, you're the guy. I feel like what is that one movie with John Carter when he like goes to Mars and he's like, my name's John Carter and I'm from Virginia. And the guy's like, Virginia. He's like, no. John Carter of Earth. He goes, Virginia. I feel like I'm being forced to be Virginia. Fine. Virginia. Dude, find out, bro. I'm not concerned. I'll mount you and ride you around in a circle. You think a mantis is the highest level of insectoid in the universe? Not even close. Next card is choice. Choice. Virginia. I was like, ever seen a negu? I got a couple negus that are my friends. I just been sitting there talking to them like, hey, man, they're really treating my inner child poorly down here, and it making me sad. What do they do? Well, you know, there's all these like weird things running around down here, and they keep treating us poorly. I think some negus coming through would be really helpful just to kind of help the babysitters here, because I think they're overwhelmed and no one's saying anything. There's so many beings down here. I think we need some more security, and I think the ensouled beings need more security. I think this average game is over. I want protection for all the 25% ensouled beings on this planet. I want 2 to 3 armed guards around each and every one of them 24 hours a day, 365. I don't want one angel in heaven who's not on duty right now. I want all hands on deck on the surface right now, guarding every single Christed being on the earth. And I want you there indefinitely until we shift. I want 3 armed angelic guards around each human being that is ensouled right now on this earth, who is here to bring in this golden age, who actually holds those rainbow codes, those angelic codes. I want security on them on all sides and all time now. That is my Lionsgate portal prayer. I want protection for all of my family. And I want every single angel out of heaven down here now. That should do it. Next card is it's time. It's time. Time. Okay? It is time, guys. It's time right now. I mean, it's been time. It done been time. You know? All right. I like this song. Okay, let's go to dragons. For all my fellow dragons out there, what it is. You know? What it is bouncing into these shapeshifters. Oh, you're a shapeshifter, are you? So am I. I shifted so hard you can't really see me. I kind of sit 4 layers back. You know? Dragon feet. All right. I shapeshifted so hard I left the dimension. Woo! Don't wake him up. You wake him up. I'm telling you, he's getting fired up. You wake him up, you're going to have to put him back to bed. I think he's about had it with your video game. Yeah, I think he's about had it in your video game. You know. First card for this week for the dragons is... finding your limits, resilience, push yourself, gym, push yourself, charging, push yourself in being a good person. Hey, finding your limits, I don't know, how abundant can you be? You ever asked yourself, how abundant can I actually be if I focused all of my source energy on becoming abundant every single waking moment? How resilient are you? Finding your limits. Okay? I mean, do we really have limits? I mean, asking for a friend. I mean, sometimes I wake up in my hyperbaric chamber and I'm, on deck of a ship, and I kind of wake up. I look through the glass and I see all my friends just kind of punched into a video game, and I'm like, hey man, is there any way I could mod this game? Is there any way I can add some DNA traits to my friends and family? As you're walking through the corridors and, you see in your little gown, they give you those little gowns, those little hospital gowns, and you're kind of walking around and everyone's sleeping in the sixth dimension mainly. And I'm wondering to myself, what is the true angelic potential of this space? Why do so many beings want to be a part of this game with us? Why do so many beings want to control it? What is it about us they keep trying to control? What do they want from us? What is it that they lack in their own soul that they need to take from us? What is it? I'm not talking about the human suit either. I'm going right past your higher self's face. What energy signature are they searching for? And why can't they find it within themselves? What are they not willing to give up to find the innocence necessary to actually become an aspect of creator? Do you have to give up your technology? Do you have to give up your battleships? Do you have to give up interstellar travel? Do you have to pay the piper? Many of us have had to pay the piper many times. What are you scared of? Why are you scared to pay the piper? What is it about you and your species that is so fearful? I ask myself that all the time about the controllers of this planet. They're very scared. The next card is Transcendence, achieving success. Hey, Transcendence, achieving success. For all you dark hearts out there, get a sense of humor. Transcendence, achieving success. Oh no, this is too much. Let's just listen to music for a second. Listen, I gotta, just give me a second. They're like calling it down. I'm like, whoa. Lyrins. Don't let anyone make you feel small, dude. I'm telling you right now, bruh. You guys are very large, powerful beings. Do not let anyone make you think you're less than what you are. So that's all I got to say about that. They're just hypnotized programs, NPCs, telling you what the meaning of life is when they're not even close. Cosmic Star Family. Support, socialize, community. That's what we do together. This week coming up, Cosmic Star Family. All right? Cosmic Star Family. Support, socialize, community. All right. If you guys have any questions about what I'm saying, I support you. I just lean against the controllers on the planet. I just want to be clear. I love you guys. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Some people are like, oh, is he talking about me? Hey. No. You don't have a big head like this and you're monitoring all of us sleeping. What I'm trying to say is that there has to be an ignition in your soul that snaps you awake. I'm trying to help you find it. If you haven't already, that's all. You have to ask the right questions. What if I said each and every one of you has a very specific sequence or an activation code that each of your oversouls carry? And the vessel has to be open enough and aware enough and vibrating at a high enough speed to activate that code. That code you are receiving from the solar eclipse, and this code you're receiving today from here to the eclipse on the 12th. 4 days. Get your codes, man. All right, let's go to Take Me. I love this song. Lyrins. Is that too loud? All right, arrival. Alignment, all is well, healing. Arrival. All right. I got you, Dominic. Okay. Let me explain how to control your anger because it's something I have to do all the time. When you go to the gym, 35 minutes of cardio, then you lift heavy weights or lift weights. Okay. Bench. When it's bench day, bench, squat, pull downs, deadlifts. Here's why. When I have a certain amount of weight on my shoulders, when I'm squatting or I'm deadlifting or I'm benching, I'm allowed to release pure rage while I'm bench pressing or while I'm lifting heavy weights. Or you could be doing a burnout too. You don't have to do super heavy weights to get the feeling, but let me explain why. If I don't release the rage, it bottles up inside of me. And then you become, you're supposed to be a calm, balanced being. So what I'm trying to say is that I deal with rage by expressing it in a very safe way in a gym, pushing and fighting my energy against gravity itself in a weight. I am never allowed to take the rage I have inside of my body and point it at another human being. Some of us were meant to clear cities. Some of us are meant to open and close gates and free souls. I was never meant to get in a fist fight with a human being and express myself in that way. And I'm saying that very cool, calm, and casually to you for all you light warriors out there that are biting your lips and are getting wound up. Cardio, lift weights, and then how I zen myself out is I then walk back into the steam room or shower, take a shower. I steam for 25 minutes until the rage leaves me. And I take a shower, I put my clean clothes on, and I come home. And I do it every single day, and I've been doing it for 17 years. That is how you maintain your balance while holding that much energy and frequency in your body. That's the only way I have found. You could go surfing, you could go hiking, you could go swimming, you could go for a run, but something where you get to express that rage or anger out in a way that doesn't hurt anybody, doesn't damage anybody. That's the trick. Because if not, you're going to go off like a stick of TNT. These beings playing with us, they've never seen what between 1 to 6 of us can do if you really piss us off. I wouldn't recommend it. You ever seen a wolf grab a chihuahua? It won't stop either. So please don't turn that version of us on. Thank you. These guys acting like they're hard. No, you're not. You don't know what hard is, dude. All right, let's go to Dragon Rider since Dominic took me right in there. Yeah, that's the only safe way. If not, listen, if you don't do it that way, you're going to jail. Don't do that. Just take it out on the weights. Yeah, let that be recorded for everyone on Earth how Rion does it. All right. By the way, the outcome is you become like superhuman strong. That's the outcome. If you learn how to use that force or that energy, that night force to build yourself stronger. That's how I do it. I don't run from my rage. I use it. All right. Next card is for us Dragon Riders, Airmed and Matilda. Okay. You are now in need of rest and recuperation. It's only when cradled in the silence of a powerful being that you can achieve self-awareness and follow your soul path with divine clarity. All right. She's sexy. Listen, don't pay attention to the guy. See that guy? I think that guy back there's had enough. I think he knows exactly what's going on, and he knows where the hives are located. I'd be very careful if I were you. That guy knows exactly what's going on. But Matilda and Ahmed, all right. Don't wake that guy up. You're not going to be able to deal with him. I can't deal with him, and I'm a part of it. I'm like, hey, Fafo, bro. He told you, like, nicely in a human suit, knock it off. You don't want to listen. That's your ass. You know what I mean? So, he's been very polite for a very long time. All right. Let's do another Dragon Rider. You guys each have one of those versions, by the way. Each and every, I've seen you guys upstairs. You're absolute rock stars. So, you know, I don't even like talking about myself in this stupid podcast. I'd rather just talk about you guys because you guys are rad. You know what I mean? This is whole ego, rego, schmagrigo. I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles, dude. Got me down here. Ugh, it's like babysitting, you know? It's like babysitting without getting paid. You know what I mean? Welcome to Earth. You know? Next card is Landa and Clarita. Life on Earth is a heroic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is an important in mastering the invisible and the mystic. I've never pulled this card. This is fire. Life on Earth is a heroic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is as important as mastering the invisible and mystic. Boom. You know, and for everyone out there watching me, there's supposedly like 16,000 new watchers and listeners. Hey guys, in the comments, just for people that are new, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or let the people know if you guys have seen me, Tone, or members of Team Light helping you in Dreamtime. And just let the truth be known. If you guys have seen us help you guys, pull you out of gnarly situations, give me a thumbs up or put it in all the comments. Or if you guys have seen each other. I just want everyone to kind of get it, like this isn't some sort of a fad. There's certain groups and pockets of human beings that are accessing their dormant DNA and awakening to a higher octave. This isn't some weird story or belief system. This is happening inside of us as biological life forms on this planet. Okay. If that resonates, share it out. If you guys want to hype this video, like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Let's do the Palladians, and then we're going to pull our RV cards, okay? All right, give me a Palladian song, though. I need a Palladians. I know what song. Someone told me last time. Play Divine Fire. Where is it? Where? I don't even know. This is the way to the rescue. Oh, I Am Fire. Is this it? There's a lot of songs, by the way, I've never published that I have on my phone. I'm like, I'll play that one. I listen to them in the car. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Oh no. You put the ass in astral? Who wrote that? What in the world? Oh, I'm pulling Palladian cards. That makes sense. Here we go. Open to abundance. This is kind of fire. Open to abundance. Believe me, believe you deserve. Believe you deserve. Accept plenty and prosperity. Open to abundance. Oops. Why can't I be the happy guy that just like makes everyone laugh? Why do I have to be Captain Kick-Ass? Like I don't want to be Captain Kick-Ass. I don't want to headbutt mantids. I don't want to grab reptilians by the tail, and I don't want to soccer kick grays. Like, can I have a different job? Like, asking for a friend. Can I have like the party director on the yacht upstairs, or like like on the cruise ship? I want to be the cruise director. I'm tired of being down here just bumping elbows with all of these things. It's awkward. At least an Archon has some sort of level of this is what happened last time. You know what I mean? Asking for a friend. What do I got to do to get a different job? I mean, can I like renegotiate this? You guys are like you guys are like the movie Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, but it's like it's like the 144,000. It's like we're all the golden children. No one's saying anything, you know? I'm going to do another Palladian card. Whoa. Whoa. Listen, everybody calm down. The freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. You know. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. The freedom of truth. Look at Cricket. You need to calm down. Listen, Cricket. You agreed to what, Cricket? What, Cricket, what did I personally agree to? And what do you know that I don't know? Look, you wanted this life, you got it. You know what? You guys are just... All right. I mean, it's cool. You agreed. I feel like there's like people in class that are like, there's like teachers that are like, I see your name on, I see you signed into the class. Thus, you agreed. I'm like, bro, I need to renegotiate. Can somebody like give me a pen and can somebody find this? Like, I need to find all of our agreements that we signed to and what happens when our timeline's shifted by 7.5 years. And I want to know if all of our rewards are compounded times 7x. Because you're taking away my experience. We should have had hoverboards down here. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, you know? Oh my God. These, they're weird. They're so weird. RV time. Let's go. Okay. Look, I love you. Listen, you guys are just laughing. Yo, girl, you put the ass in astral. Oh my Lord. Where did that come from? See, I don't even know what's on here. You guys, listen. This is what it looks like on my phone when I'm just downloading, right? They're just mastered tracks. It won't give me the picture of what it is. I have no idea. Let's try this one. Never can tell. Follow Express. Oh, this is Holding You Tight. I know what this song is. RV, yeah, let's get it. I know some of you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys have been blowing this up. RV Intel show. Let's go. First card is communication, third house. I'm gonna be just tap dancing on these fools, bro. I'm like, get off of me, bro. I mean, how many angelics got to stand up and be like, I don't want to be a part of your bug farm? I'm just like throwing bows. I'm just tap dancing on you fools. I don't want to participate with your lower selves. I'm sorry. I'm done. 17 years of just who's on third base. It's gross. It's like being forced to go to public school or something. It's weird. Punch in whenever you want to, sweetheart. We don't want you to feel this way. Well, you know. Just get the camera ready for tonight when I got to deal with, you know, a bunch of these jackasses jumping over here. Tension. Square, semi-square. Quincunx. Tension. Tension. That's what's going on right now. The Swift system's getting booted. Tension. So you guys know the deal. I pull the cards. All you astrologers out there, please tell the world what they mean. Put in the comments on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. wherever you are, okay? Rumbling. X. My name. By the way, that's me on the flute. I modded the synth sound. You say my name? Sagittarius, expand. Sagittarius for this week coming up for the financial reset. Expand. Are we having fun? Oh my God, we're on fire. Yeah, I play the drum flute. Woo! Hey, all you guys in India, I play the flute. Not from here. I incarnated way over here. Sorry about that. I wanted to surf. All right, I'm just kidding. Oh no. Will you behave? I'm behaving. You guys, give me a thumbs up if I'm behaving. Did I say too much? I don't remember what I said. Did I say too much? All right. The next card is Cultivate Taurus. All right, Taurus. Cricket, you're a rock star. You're strong. Hey, look at Frank. Frank. Hey, Frank, don't think I can't see you, baby. I love you, Frank. I love all you guys. All right, we're having fun. Best behavior. Frank's like, I see you good, man. Hey, listen, is there another show out there that could talk about some of these subjects and still make jokes? That's what I'm trying to say. It's not easy. It's like, you know, like, baby girl, I'm holding you tight. And then you're like pulling on an antenna, like, get out of my backyard. You know, I don't know what to say. I'm going to start riding him around. You know, like, who's that? I like apparently convinced a bunch of the mantids that he's their papa, and now he's just got a saddle on him. And he's like, let's just do this shit. I don't know who we're fighting, but someone, mantid, let's go. Let's get together. Let's work together, and let's get these jackasses, okay? I don't know who I have to partner up with, is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm down for anyone who wants to get these weird negative lower frequencies off the planet. I'm on your team. How does that sound? Okay. It's not that complicated. Let's pull another astrology card. One more. We're going to do one more. And then I want you guys to punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. I have no idea what I'm going to play. And action. It's like roulette. You never know what you're going to get, baby. Capricorn, achieve. Capricorn, achieve. All right. I just love you guys. I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. Babe. Babe. Dude, check out this new jam I made, bro. Babe. No, I'm still in a human suit. I got all kinds of things bumping into me, babe. They're trying to bump ugly every night. You know, it's like Spartacus's circus down here. I don't know what to tell you. Now they're trying to imprint like I haven't seen that before. You know what I mean? No, it's cute. I know. Be one with the one? Okay. I got you. Be one with the one. All right, here. Boop, boop, boop. Get down here. Let's channel you for a second. I'm talking to you on the phone. Come on. I'm not going to bite you. Come on. Okay, ready? Boop, boop, boop. Bab! Why do you do that? It sounds ridiculous. Bab! I miss you, Bab! Bab, get me out. How long was my sentence? Like, how long did I have to be down here? 86 years? Bab! Are we gonna have contact soon? We're already here. Bab! Like, how much longer do we have to put up with this programming? Until the collective says it's enough. Bab! So what's up? What's up with your girlfriends? What's up with your girlfriends up there, bro? Okay, real talk. Who's cooler? Us Engins or the Tygettans? I want to know. Engen? Engins from Electra. That's what's up. So, are the Tygettans just like, what are they? They're cute. They don't do much. Oh my. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to call. Thank you so much. Hey, let me call. Who should we call? This is hilarious. Let's just do this for the whole planet so they actually know what it feels like. You want to call a Syrian? All right. Stand by. Boop, 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 boop. Calling M on Sirius B. M, come in, brother. Yeah, what do you want? Are you going to participate or like, do I just have to sit down here with this cannon fodder? Our jobs were only to protect the Palladians. Boop, boop, boop. Bro. I'm part Palladian. It's not a part of my contract. What, are you contracted to come down here? We're only allowed to participate so much. You saw what happened when I interacted with beings on your planet. Boop, boop, boop. Since you're really not one for the rules, do you think you could like help us out? Like, can you actually like take over these floors? Son, okay, my light just punched in. Son, that is a debatable exchange. All right, babysitter of the highest. All right, that's enough. All right, that's enough. He's like, that's a debatable exchange. All right, let's just calm down. Boop, boop, boop. Get your skulls. Ganesh, I love you. Syrian light. All the, you know what I mean? So, I love you guys. I want the best for you. I want you guys to have the most beautiful Lionsgate. Get out into nature. Go for a swim. I just love you guys so much. Check out all the stuff at teamlightstore.com. If you guys like this video, feel free to share and subscribe. And I just love you guys. Arcturian's in the house. Oh, you want to talk to Sifu? I can do this. Whoa, where is it? You want to talk to my? All right. I'll do this last one. This is it. I'm going to fall asleep for 6 hours after this. Boop, boop, boop. Sifu. Dandore ku shimba to imasu. Dindere shondoro kuku miyashia baba autoru mukim beyashia bafotesh. Dande. Kish. Materialize upstairs. I can't see you or hear you. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, shit. What do you request? Words of wisdom. Son, you're in the middle of the shift. You're in the parabellum. You are inside of the Vesica Pisces. You guys are just sitting to the left of the Vesica Pisces. Once you are centered up, the transition will commence. There's nothing to be scared of. Sit back and relax and remember, tension causes distortion. Breathe into creation itself. Expand. Remember, this is temporary. And remember, this experience is one to be remembered. Yumbo Kuish. All right, that's me, ladies and gents. I love you guys so much. You guys have a awesome Lionsgate, right? And till next time, all right? Check out teamlightstore.com. All new downloads are at teamlight.com. All right? Peace.
Great spirit high above, where less the gods all